Hey everybody, guess what? It's me, LaDosha. Welcome to my YouTube channel. What they don't tell you at the hair salon, I will. I'm the author of that wonderful book, and Curly Hair Adventures. I'm back with the RevAir. And so I just can't get enough of this. I'm gonna just have so many of these videos on just about every hair condition that you guys out there in YouTube feel that wanna know a little bit more about hair. So as you know in the other videos, I'm saying that this, the RevAir, this device is great for people who have thinning hair, scalp conditions. So here's a guest. She has true thinning, you know, her hair has been kind of breaking. She's also one of those people that really, I said people, did you hear that? People's, one of those persons who's had difficulty learning how to blow dry her hair. And so she was doing some washi wear, and she also did some braids, and but she doesn't really want to rock the natural just yet. She doesn't want to do the big chop, but she doesn't have to. And so sometimes she does do the wash and wear, but it's about to be cold. She's from Atlanta, and Atlanta used to didn't get cold, but it gets cold now, right? So Atlanta gets cold, and like that song, and the beat goes on, okay? So this is her hair I'm going to show you, and so this is why the RevAir is going to be really nice. So typically on people with hair like this, we would take our blow dryer and gingerly, because you have to have technique when you're working with textures that are thinning and people are trying to grow their hair back. So back here, she has some of her hair rubbing out. So all of this, she wants to grow this back in. So normally people would just say, cut it off and all this other crazy stuff, but you don't have to do that, okay? So we're going to use the RevAir. They have a cream that comes with this when you buy it. It's called Play It Straight, and this is for textures like 3 and 4. So she has, even though has some breakage here, she does have texture. She's not 1 or 2, she's not that soft. She's right in the middle. So yeah, I know I'm not a big fan of the lower scale, but y'all love that hair mapping crap. So I'm gonna go along with y'all on this one. But in my world, this would be just afro. It would be normal hair, but her density is where she's coming up with the challenge. We're gonna work this from the ends. I have forgot to put it on there. So we're gonna put some through all her hair. Now remember, you always want to comb your products through your hair to ensure it's on every fiber. So don't put this on per section, but you can section the hair to get it through, but don't go 1, 2, just get it all on there and then comb the product through your hair. Okay, please make sure your scalp is flake free. Do not use heavy coconut oils and shea butters, because it's gonna break down the, ooh, bless you. This is a real salon. I keep telling you I'm not an influencer, okay? It's real people, real hair, real people in real life. So don't use heavy butters and greases and things of that nature, because it's gonna compromise the integrity of the unit. So don't do that. Plus, you should not be using that on the hair anyway. I don't care if you're using RevAir, blow dryer, whatever. Don't put those heavy oils onto the hair when you're going to use heat or without heat, because it's very difficult to wash this stuff off the hair. It also cakes up on the scalp because most people aren't shampooing the scalp properly, and then you get all these flakes and you start talking about you have dandruff when really the hair just isn't clean. So I'm sectioning her hair into nice 4 sections. And so this is where you can see the RevAir is going to be nice. It's going to be gentle on the nape of her hair because that's already compromised. So it has a nice suction that just lifted. So when I go to press it, you know, I can still get, you know, still press and curl her hair safely and flat iron it without, you know, using a lot of heat, okay? So her compromise in her hair is not so much the heat by itself, it's more so it is the technique. So remember, in my book, What They Don't Tell You at the Hair Salon, I'm teaching constantly the 3 principles of hair care and hair styling are the right products, the right tools, and the right technique. So the RevAir, in my professional and personal opinion, I did use it on my hair. This baby, it works, okay? So there's some skill set that goes with it. So, and in this video, I'm just gonna cover some, all right? So here we go. Now the hair is wet. Don't let the hair dry, okay? So the hair is wet. Now I'll probably re-wet that section up there because I was doing all that talking. All right, so you're just gonna hold this on to the scalp. How does that feel? She said it feels good. Does it feel like it's pulling the hair too tight? Do you think it's more gentle than the blow dryer? I'm gonna make a bold prediction. I'm going to predict that this is going to replace the blow dryer. That's what I'm gonna predict. I hope it does. I really do. All right, so here we go here. Now for her nape, I'm just gonna bring this down and get the nape of her hair, okay? So there we have it here. And I'm just gonna work my way over. And I'm gonna get this part of her hair too. All right, okay. And I'm working my way back around. And then while the hair is still warm, what I would recommend is that you comb the hair while it's warm so you can get optimal straightening results. All right, so there we go. So my comb is handy, and voila. I'm gonna turn her around so you guys can see. Whoops, I'll bring it back. So she is straight, okay? So a lot of her breaking came from her trying to blow dry her hair, and she was also washing wearing, and the hair was reverting, and she wasn't getting it, so the hair started to snap off. So I recommend, I gave her some options. She could continue to wash and wear. She could also, just wash and just wear her natural hair. She could do a jerry curl. She could do braids. She has options. But you don't always have to chop your hair off. You can if you want to. Do you want to chop your hair off? No. You said, Ladosha, I'm not in love. You chop my hair off, girl, okay? So we're going to grow this back in. You just have to be patient. I'll give you wet it. And that was flow. You saw it, boing, it went back, boing, okay? And so what this is doing, in the area where her hair is compromised, it's just gently, pulling the hair dry without a whole lot of heat. Heat isn't bad for hair. Hair is an excellent conductor of heat. However, when you don't know how to use heat responsibly, you get this. So she did not know how. I had been teaching her, but she was like, girl, this is a little challenge. Okay. Does it still feel nice? She said it feels good. Now remember, while the hair is warm, you want to keep the cuticles flat, keep that friction going. I'm just going to turn that off. And there we have it. So voila, we see. So this area where she has, the hair came out because the hair was reverting. So where the reverted hair met the straight hair is where it snapped. So typically one might say, just cut it off and be done with it. That's a choice. You can if you want to. She says she doesn't want to do that. So I'm going to recommend that she can either she can braid this up and keep her hands out of it and give the hair a break from all this tugging. 2, she can continue on with the wash and wear. 3, she could, do a jerry curl. 4, we could blow this dry. She could wear a nice ponytail and ditch the heat style if she wanted to. But she's a sweater. So she sweats a lot, a whole lot, right? You sweat a lot. Right. So that's the challenge, is that she's a sweater. And when you sweat this much, sometimes these straight hairstyles are not always conducive. I do recommend that she sleeps with peppermint oil. So when she has her hot flash, she can just mist herself and it's gonna cool her off. And then, does your doctor have you on medication for hot flashes? No. She ain't taking them nowhere. She's like, I'm not taking that stuff. Okay, so if you don't want to take your hot flash medication, you don't have to. But so I'm recommending that she uses some peppermint oil to help. She can't stop the hot flashes, but she has to be practical as to not compromise her hair, because she can't do anything about the hot flashes. Hairstyling, she has a lot more control. My job as a cosmetologist is to introduce her to tools like the RevAir air dryer and techniques and the products like their cream to show her how to do this. So I'm going to finish her hairstyle up with my products, the right hair care products. RevAir does not have an entire wet line, but I just wanted to show you in real life how gingerly and how safe this is for scalps and hair that is compromised. Her scalp is okay, but it's her hair. But let's just say she has psoriasis, eczema, dermatitis, seborrheic dermatitis. Those conditions are very tender. If she was just tender-headed, the RevAir will help in all of those scenarios, and in this scenario where her hair is a little compromised from improper styling techniques such as blow drying, and the RevAir would alleviate that. I'm going to put the link to the RevAir in the description of this video. I hope you like it. If you have any questions for me, just put them down at the bottom. If you dislike it, we get it, but personally, professionally, and like I said, trichologically, meaning scalp and hair sound, this baby works, okay? Thank you so much, and shall I proceed? Yes, indeed. All right. Peace, love, and hair. And if you ain't got no hair, y'all know what, then just rub your little bald head, okay? Bye.